to another episode of NHL 6 or 17, my mistake. My name is Dan from DanCarFilms, and yeah, let's just get right into it. We're just going to simulate the entire month of November. We're here with the New York Rangers franchise mode, and yeah, actually, no, we're just going to finish out what we started last time, because we stopped at Thanksgiving. We determined that we are, in fact, a playoff team. We get two nice wins right there against Ottawa and Carolina, and now we're going to sim all the way to January. So we're really getting this year going, because I don't want to spend too much time on the first year, but I don't want to completely skip and rush right through it. Right there, we take a 5-2 loss to the Sabres. That is not good, and we beat Carolina again in the same week, so that's at least a good thing. Battle of New York, can we win this? Oh, yes, we do. So we're actually doing pretty good right now. 4-1. Okay, is the moment I say that, there's a loss and there's a loss. Okay, and they're both 6-goal losses. So, yeah, just bad luck, I guess. Even though I already pre-recorded this, but it probably switched the stats. Even though I already edited this, but yeah, now we're on a huge losing streak right here. That's 4 losses in a row, including a shootout loss. We get a win against the Dallas Stars. That doesn't make any sense. Against the Predators. So we're like losing to bad teams, excluding, of course, the Blackhawks. But I mean, yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on. Right here, we are going to assign our scout to the U.S. again, and this time I believe we are going to do goalies, correct? Yes, we are going to do goalies for 6 weeks, like I've been talking about. So now we have done forwards for 6 weeks, defensemen for 6 weeks, and now goalies. Another 2-1 shootout loss to New Jersey. What the heck is going on? We beat the Penguins there, but yeah, they beat us 2-1 in the series, though, this year. We take a loss to the Wild, a loss to Ottawa. Man, we are just losing so much. Our record is honestly not that great, but we do get a win against the Coyotes. And I don't know if we won there or not. Hold on, it will update. It will update. Yeah, okay, so we do beat the Avalanche. Let's take a look at the stats. We are sitting in second place somehow, right above the Blue Jackets. And if we take a look, we are actually 6th in the league. I do not know how. I mean, we lost a lot of games there, but we started off the month good, but in the middle of it, that was not so pretty. Right here, goals per game. We are right there, sort of towards the bottom of the top half, but I'll take that. Goals against, however, we are not even in the top half. We are way down at the bottom, and that means our defense and goalie needs to step up, and this is another reason why I want to trade Henrik Lundqvist now. He is statistically declining in this game, and his trade value is high, and we need to get rid of somebody. All right, we are going to make a trade by the end of this year, hopefully. Maybe in the offseason, this offseason. I don't know what I want to do, but right here you can see Rick Nash, of course, the guy I wanted to trade, one of the guys I wanted to trade, has 21 goals, leading our team by far. Zuccarello, 32 points, 39 assists, he is leading there. Also Stepan right below him. McDonough is also up there in points, and you can see he has 21 points, 9 goals for McDonough. He's doing great this year, but the rest of our defense, the bottom 3, there's Girardi, McIlrath, and Clendening. They do not have a single goal to their name this season. That is sort of pathetic. Right here, you can see Lundqvist has 20 wins, 11 losses. His goals against per average, that's more of a team stat, but he has a 0.14 save percentage. That is not good at all. And then Antti Ranta, 0.855. That is just absolutely terrible. Our goalies need to step up. We need to do something. Right there, a very minor trade, and I don't really recognize those names. When we take a look at player injuries here, you can see Austin Matthews, Justin Falk is day-to-day. I don't know, I'm just naming off names. Bergeron, Falk again. Yeah, so Erik Karlsson, that is a big loss for Ottawa. I'm not sure how long they're out. I'm just saying who's been injured the past month or so, or just recently. And now we're going to simulate all the way up to this Columbus Blue Jackets game. We got a handful of games that we pretty much need to win here if we want to stay in the playoff look. We beat the Sabres there to start off the month, unlike we did last time. We lose to Philly and our division rivals. We take a 4-0 loss too, so that is not good. Edit trade block? No, I'm just gonna say okay here, right? I am going to say okay. Yeah, okay. So screw that. I'm already know what trades I want to pretty much do, so I don't really need teams asking me all the time. Torrey Mitchell, I took a look at him, 31 years of age. We already have a guy like him. We have Tanner Glass, so I just said no to him. And plus, I just don't want a Montreal Canadian because, of course, I am a Bruins fan. Right here, we got Toronto and Montreal, the Canadas, and we take a win, a huge win, and then a huge loss. So, the season's just been very up and down so far. 22 wins, 15 losses, 7 overtime or shootout losses. We take a loss to the Dallas Stars. And now our starting defenseman on our minor league team has been injured. That's the young guy that we signed that actually is playing for the minor league team, not some junior team. We absolutely destroy the Toronto Maple Leafs 8-4 game. That's very impressive. And that defenseman that I told you was just injured on our minor league team, he is back. We lose the Detroit, lose the LA, and a loss to Philly. So we are just getting destroyed here. I don't know how we are still even in the playoffs. 23 wins and 17 losses and 9 shootout/overtime losses right here against Columbus. This is the game. Very pivotal. We are pretty much tied in points, and this is to see who can take the lead over each other to stay in the playoffs, because I believe the Washington Capitals have rose. The New York Rangers have lost their last 3 games. They are on a cold streak. We need to get going here. Let's see what it says about them, if it says anything at all, and it does. No, it doesn't. Okay, and you can see Henrik Lundqvist up 0.907 save percentage. That is just absolutely terrible. He only has 1 shutout. He lets up at least 2 goals every single game, and we need to stop that. He needs to step it up here, and of course he's going against Sergei Brabovsky. I'm sorry, I simply cannot speak their names. Again, I'm relatively new to hockey. This is like my 3rd or 4th year watching it, but of course I am a big fan. I just can't say their names that well yet. So anyway, right here we go. This is going to be Saad bringing it up the wing. He is going to enter the zone. He's sort of stalling a little bit, looking for a pass. Defense to defense. It is poked away by Zuccarello, or no, this is Nathan Gerbe. Gerbe gets away, and Gerbe puts it in the goal right past Brabovsky. And that is Gerbe, right? Or am I just saying his name wrong? Am I saying the wrong guy? I mean, yeah, they were zeroing in on him on the pregame, talking about him. Yeah, it is Nathan Gerbe. So that is his 7th goal of the season for him. Nice steal, nice breakaway, and he puts it right by Brabovsky, who just couldn't react in time for some reason. That's just a cheese goal in this game, but hey, I will take it. Nice play by Gerbe there on the 4th line. He's our center on the 4th line, and now Columbus has it in our zone. It fires right past Lundqvist, bounces off the post, and then it's taken from the defenseman and put right back into the goal by, is that... hold on, we're going to see who it is in a second. I'm still learning the numbers and names, and of course, okay, so it is Brandon Dubinsky. Look at that shot, though, by the player, Boone Jenner or Cam Atkinson, one of the two, hit it right off the post, the inside of the post. It bounced off. You can see that Dubinsky simply just took the puck away from the defenseman, who wasn't even trying to get the puck for some reason, and he just put it right past Lundqvist. This is Alexander Wenberg, a pass up to another Blue Jacket, and he fires an absolute slapper. Number 11. Who is number 11? I'm so sorry. I'm not good with names again. Matt Calvert. All right, never heard of that guy. Never will. Nice pass by Wenberg. The awareness to know that the player is behind him, and he just simply bombed it right past Lundqvist. Lundqvist did not stand a chance. That's bad defense right there. We were all spread out for some reason, and no one was really at the puck. And now this is going to be the Rangers now, and it's going to be Seth Jones versus Jesper Fast after Fast took the puck and shot it, and for some reason Seth Jones had a problem with that, and Jesper Fast actually ends up winning this fight for the Rangers. That gets everyone fired up, replenishes our line's stamina, and he looks beat to death for some reason. But anyway, this is Rick Nash in the 3rd period. Nash comes in, and it's a huge poke check save by Brabovsky. This is now Dubinsky carrying it out of the zone. Dubinsky into our zone. He gets hit, puts it back. Nice tic-tac-toe play right there by the Blue Jackets to get a 3-1 lead. It really should be 3-2 considering Rick Nash was just absolutely robbed. That was Nick Foligno, the veteran. This is just a nice pass play, just nice passing right there by the Blue Jackets, and it was over to Saad and then over to Foligno for a nice goal right past Lundqvist. And again, our defense was just flat-footed. No one even knew what the heck was going on. This is Gerbe again, down to Michael Grabner. Grabner's going to curl around, shoot a wild backhander, almost scores. Gerbe again shoots 2 backhanders, 2 huge saves by Brabovsky, and that's pretty much going to end out the game right there as they take the lead over us. We are now currently out of the playoffs because we are on a huge losing streak, a 4-game losing streak, and we were trying to break out of that tonight. That did not happen. And yeah, let's take a look at the stats right here. Vravovsky was absolutely amazing at robbing Rick Nash, and then Dubinsky, he's always good, and Gerby stepped up there on that 4th line, but it simply wasn't enough. We had more shots than them, more hits. They had a greater time on attack, greater passing by far, and yeah, no one really scored on the power play. So yeah, that is going to be the end of this game. We needed to win this game, but the Blue Jackets come out on top. So now we are back here at the calendar, and we're going to simulate up to the first, just to, you know, stay consistent and always simulate up to the first. And we're going to take a look at the stats here. We are currently 5th in our division. That is not good at all. We actually might be in the playoffs, though, depending on how the Atlantic Division is doing. And right there you can see we aren't even in the top half of teams anymore, and that is extremely depressing. We are, wow, we are 18th in the league. That is something you don't normally see from the Rangers. Just a huge losing streak the past couple of months. And goals per game, we're still up there. We actually moved up a spot, I believe. And if we're going to take a look here at the goals against, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, okay. And we, again, not even in the top half here. So our defense, goalie, still not playing good. And wow, we are 5th from the bottom. That is terrible. We're just getting smoked here this season. And our power play, I think we forgot to look at that last time, but our power play is still towards the bottom in the 16% range. Now, to look at the skater stats, you can see Zuccarello, 11 goals, 51 points. Stepan, 13 goals, 46 points. Rick Nash, 26 goals, 40 points. So he's leading us in goals. Zuccarello is probably assisting on every single Stepan and Nash goal, and probably a McDonough goal, because McDonough's up there in our goals. We need guys to step up. Jesper Foss right there in 4th place. He's doing a nice job. Mika Zibanejad, I really want to see more from him. Only 10 goals. I know it's, you know, not the end of the season, but I'd like to see more of a production there. If you're getting beat by a defenseman, that's not that great, and you're an 87 overall elite. Antti Ranta is just getting destroyed. Look at that. He has 1 win, 3 losses, and 2 shootout losses. That is terrible. And both these guys are just playing like trash. A .906 and a .890. That is just terrible. And that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. Comment, subscribe, maybe your veggies. Go to school. DanCarFilms out. Peace! Let's see if we can get back on track here by the end of the season. I love you.